Party people, let's get the tweet out real quick so that we can get started here, because I am late. Dearest yet Marvel champions. I don't really know what to say. What shall we say today? Dearest at Marvel champions. Alright, fine. If I can't get a unit discount Paragon crystals, at least let me slip through the new quest gates without having a team of 7 stars. Thanks in advance. Yes, I'm now live. There we go. Add big fan to it. All right, fine. If I can't get a U discount on Paragon crystals, at least let me slip through the new quest gates without having a team of 7 stars. Thanks in advance, big fan. Tweet. All right, there we go. Good enough. Yep, still on the grind for more units to get Paragon crystals. That screen flicker is gonna be the end of me. Oh wait, is that what? Did that not come through on the stream? Oh, maybe that was just. Dude, I have so much stuff open right now. Yeah, it looks like that's not coming through on the stream. Okay, I have way too many things open right now. Like 400 separate files in Photoshop. And Photoshop seems to like taking a lot of your memory. Anyway, whoops. Whatever. No longer need to look at the duck. That's fine. Actually, I like looking at the duck. Let's look at the duck some more. Roger. Oh, Chris, you were so close to 3 days in a row, dude. Slap. But Roger takes the slap today. Appreciate you both. Roger saying, sup all you nerds. Sad day today as I got my 9th 7-star crystal, but got a dupe on Elsa. A dupe on Elsa? I mean, that's not bad. I now have Sig 40 Sunspot, Sig 20 Rocket, and Sig 20 Elsa, and Infinity Man and Gambit. Yeah, what's sad about that, dude? I don't know, man. A dupe on Elsa, that seems pretty good to me. That's just more damage. That's all that is. I'd be fine with that. Alright, Chris, thank you for the bug saying, dang, so close. 2-day streak it is. GG's. Dude, it was close. This close to the double slap right there. That would have continued the streak. But, hey, man. Streak's gotta end sometime. It was a good run. Thank you, dude. And EZ also said it over a couple saying, hi, Brain. Reminder, there are 7-star shards in 8.2. Oh, God. You're right. How many is it again? It's not many, though, right? It's like 5,000 or something. I know that's not the exact number. I just know it's not a lot. It was some really disappointing amount, honestly. Like, dude, I knew this was going to happen. I knew that this was going to feel outdated, like, nearly immediately. Here we go. Is it 4,000? Is there more than this on the paths? Think about it, dude. You go through all of 8.2. This entire damn quest. And, where are them shards at, dude? Where are them shards at? There's none in here, right? Let me just scroll down to quest number 6. Just double check it. Yeah, so it's 4K in total. And, whoops. There we go. I knew this was going to happen where this is going to feel outdated nearly immediately, because this is the same thing that happened in, you know, some of the earlier content when they started introducing, like, 6-star shards, where it just feels like such a pitiful amount. I figure Kabam would have added more shards to 8.2 if not for adding that other quest. Like, they probably pulled some of the shards that they would have had as rewards in this quest just to be like, hey, we're also going to have this other event going on right now, called the Shooting Stars or whatever it is. And yeah, it's like kind of silly, but it also makes sense. You know, it does at least make that quest interesting and the event special and stuff like that. So I guess I wouldn't have done it any other way if I were Kabam. But to get only 4,000 shards for going through this entire quest, man, I don't think I'm about to do that. Although maybe, I don't know. We still do have, what, like 10 days left or something? Maybe I will. It's good to at least know the options at the end of the day. Need to add that awakening gem to my multitude of like 7 already collecting dust. Oh man. I do have a few awakening gems myself collecting dust. So many so that I didn't even look at the awakening gem there. But alright. Yo, White Mummy, hello BG, hope you're having a good time. Twitter, please. Sure, White Mummy, what do you got for me on the Twitterverse? Let's see. So I got bored and finally made something for this month. Here is my version of Guardians of the Galaxy MCOC loading screen. Oh, dude. Just straight up made your own loading screen. Dang, man. I like it. Why do I feel like this is me? Why do I feel like I could be the moon dragon just flying? This is sick though, dude. Yeah, this is really cool. Damn. I like it. Evening, Bride Abaddon. I see a two-parter here. What's up? I missed the last 2 streams, so I missed out if there was any talk on a new account challenge recently. Unfortunately, well, hold on. Let me read the rest of your message. Do you think this month is good? Starting the challenge at the start of the last week for this month's events. There's a lot to do, but ample rewards. I feel like this month might align better with your prerequisites for a new account challenge. Thoughts? It might. I actually haven't even looked. The problem is real life is making it not an option at the moment. I've got 2 weddings right around the corner coming up, along with which of course, like that day I wouldn't be able to play, but also like the prep beforehand for those weddings and stuff like that. It would just be impossible to dedicate that much time to MCOC and editing the videos and stuff like that. So sadly, this month is automatically out, regardless of how good the side stuff is. Baldy, are you thinking of going all out on Paragon crystals for the event milestones, or save for July 4th, or you still don't care that much about year offers? I don't know that I necessarily fall into any of those camps, Shalirim. Here's my thoughts. I will get some of the milestone stuff. Just kind of noticing that all of these have a theme of being very, very dark. You know, very what's that color? What's it called when there's like no saturation or whatever? Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe it's just, maybe people say unsaturated or something. I don't know. But it's like very black, dark gray, white for most of these, with like a little bit of color on some of the champions. And then the background for the Shooting Stars is entirely different. Not saying it's bad. I'm just noticing. That's all. All right. Anyway, let me go start to let's hit the arenas here. Does anyone still do these Catalyst Clash arenas? Let me know if you are a Catalyst Clash grinder, whether it be alpha, basic, whatever. I'm very curious. Monochrome. That's the word I was looking for, monochrome. I think at least that's what I was looking for. Anyway, let's start getting some champs here. Well, start getting units, but I also want like the 3-star, might as well, right? Okay, let's do it to it. You look at your 7 stars, BG. Well, I only opened 1 so far. I posted a video of it, but I'll spoil it in the next 5 seconds here if you don't care. The champ that I got was the the very champ that I'm fighting. Then I'm the Duke. BG, I'm trying to use my 565 Taskmaster in event quest, and the game keeps crashing when I take him against Black Widow Deodorant in the final quest. I guess Kabam thinks he's too OP. Huh. That's weird. Not all that surprising. It is MCOC after all, but that is kind of weird. Very weird indeed. Oh man, I forgot it was unblockable there. Damn, dude. Titania is so fast in the arenas. Holy crap. Wasn't even playing optimally. Keep in mind that in the July 4th, there will probably be lots of rank 4 and rank 5 resources, and I'm almost sure we'll even see a rank 2 gem there. It's gonna have to be something spicy. That or, no, I mean, it's gonna have to be something spicy. For a second there, I was about to say, like, well, maybe they wouldn't, maybe they would kind of pull back a little bit, rein it in a little, say, you know, because maybe they're already making so much money just off the launch of 7 stars, and they don't want to accelerate things too quickly. But that was a dumb thought. It's gonna have to be something good. Of course they're still gonna want to entice people to spend more. Damn the acceleration at this point. It'll be interesting to see what it is. It will be better units spent there than on Paragon crystals, of course, but this event, I don't know, like I'm pretty patient when it comes to like ranking up champs or just getting new champs in general, right? And although it's only like 2 months away from 4th of July, and I kind of want to open some stuff now, you know. This is like once in like twice a decade, I guess, right? Once every like 5 or so years that we get this kind of opportunity. It's fun just to say screw it, man. Forget the absolute most optimal and have some fun opening up some crystals, you know. And yeah, it's not like it's a bad event. It's a good event. The other thing about 4th of July is I often feel like you do have to full send. You got to commit and you got to get all the offers. It varies. Like some years the small offers are good. But the way it usually feels like is like, the first offer is pretty good. The second offer, a little mediocre, but the third offer is like totally killer, plus the bonus, you know, on top. Like it kind of like starts out strong and then takes like a little dip and then like finishes strong, you know. Every year is different, so don't hold me to that. Don't quote me with that in 2 months. But I feel like that is how it is, at least sometimes, you know. So if I don't want to spend 15k units or don't want to get up to 18k units or whatever it's going to be, maybe it is better just to say, oh, let me go partially in on this event here, you know. Okay, anyway, Bears Royale sent it over 2 super chats, two super chats, said, hey sexy, followed by hey Brian, the correction. I don't know how to take this. First off, I don't necessarily enjoy being called sexy, but at the same time, I feel offended that it needs to be corrected to take that away, you know? Like, hold on a second. I mean, I did put a new coat of polish on the old vault cap today. Is that not good enough anymore? Dang, dude. No, dude, thank you very much for the 2 super chats. Easy sent it over another buck as well, saying all 3 different messages, not spam. Okay, let's see. July 4th. We're really in a transitionary period as the meta shift from rank 3/rank 4 to rank 5/rank 5/7 stars. I think we'll see a lot of tier 6 class catalyst, tier 6 basic, and tier 3 alpha, as well as 7-star shards. You know, before I even read your next 2 parts to this message, I saw saw a few people saying like, man, yeah, we're really dry on like some of the other resources that aren't necessarily like the top catalyst. The top catalyst in the game right now is tier 6 class catalyst, right? Tier 3 alpha, tier 6 basic. They've been around for a bit. And, you know, it's felt like it's coming at a decent enough pace until people started needing more for 7 stars, or like, you know, saving up a whole bunch of crystal shards to go for the next featured pool, and then wanting to take champions up from, you know, rank 1 to rank 5. It takes a lot of those catalysts. So I could see that being like a pretty enticing part of the offer, is just you know, picking up those catalysts. Maybe they would stick them in the like the lower priced cash offers though, you know, like $30, the whatever the $30 offer in the store is. All right, anyway, next two part of your messages are, wouldn't surprise me to see them introduce the Titan crystals then, or possibly right before then. And it's possible that the Titan crystal will have Gladiator in them. Huh. Hold on. Are you saying the Titan crystal is in like it can be opened, or do you think they would do something like they did pre 7-star launch, where they had Titan, where we can collect 7-star shards but we couldn't open a crystal? Maybe Kabam is getting us used to that idea of like, hey, spend now, it'll be cool later. All right, anyway, OBG, another thing, Duck Slug is done with 7-star prestige, and it turns out if I were to rank 2 my Sig 20 Surfer, he'd be my top champ. Not that I'd be able to do that since I ain't a trick for prestige. Yeah, dude, I saw that Aunt May. I didn't look at the prestige, but I did see that it was fixed to show 7 stars. Shout out to the one and only Mr. Duck Slug for being amazing as usual. Actually, hold on. Who the hell put Korg in the arena that I actually have to focus on this instead of screwing around on Aunt May? So annoying, you know? Oh, God. Even with his... Get out of here, dude. Okay. Let me see. We can't sort by 7 stars, right? It's just the, look for these borders. Anyway, yeah, we could see all of the ranks in the game currently, which is pretty cool. Pretty crazy though as well. Look at the prestige right here. You ever think about that? Rank 2 prestige, 16,000 on Chavez here. Rank 6 prestige, 33,000. Oh my God, it's so much. It's so high. All right, let me see. If we gotta go to prestige list here. Man, he does have it for all the ranks too. God. So the prestige. That was Sig 0. I just realized they were looking at. The prestige for Surfer. Hold on a second. My boy Rocket. He's number 2? Wait, what? 47,000 prestige for Surfer though. Is this real? Because if we go to 6-star rank 5, Rocket ain't in here. We go to 7-star rank 5. Oh my. Oh, well, okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. It's because they're not all... Okay. I'm a moron. I didn't realize that they weren't all updated. I figured I thought they would all be updated here, but of course they're not, because they're not all in game. So they can't be pulled to then be put on Aunt May. So never mind. Of course, Rocket's number 2. His prestige is freaking high as hell. At the lower ranks, I'm sure Sunspot. Yeah, Sunspot's up there. But okay. Anyway. Crazy though, the number that the prestige goes up to. we're gonna be laughing in a few years. We're gonna be laughing at the past, laughing at today, basically, where people are like, "Oh my God, you've got 17,000 prestige or whatever it is." When'd you change your Twitter profile pic? A few days ago, whenever I posted the Gamora video. It was just the face from that video, that's all. And, yeah, I figured might as well change it. I never really changed it before. I've always wanted to. There was times where I posted something and I was gonna change my profile picture, and then someone else changed their profile picture to my face, and then I was like, oh man, well now I almost don't want to, so then I didn't. Very weird situation where someone took my face before I could take my face, ABG, your testing stream actually made me a little happier to have pulled War Machine. Ah, Pablo, okay. His rotation is pretty recoil friendly. That's true. And he can cleanse both Liquid Courage and Double Edge. That I actually didn't even know. Yeah, no, that's pretty great then. And that'll definitely help his damage. Brian, I'm pretty sure I need you to call me about something. Abido, there's no chance I'm calling you about something. Absolutely not. So, PG, could you show your store to see how the prices in USD are? Sure. Since yesterday, prices in MXN halved, and I haven't found any info about that. Interesting. I'll go show in a sec. I don't think the prices in USD have changed at all, though. If service prestige is close to Rockets, then maybe Rocket is pretty high up there, no? I mean, Rocket's prestige got a massive bump. I knew that already. It's just, I thought at rank 6 he was the second highest in the entire game. That's what I was surprised at. Can you give your advice on what champs I should target? No. Because you can't target champs in this game. Dead Stick. The best thing to do if you're looking for advice on like which champs to rank up, if you tell us which champions you have, we can try to tell you which ones to rank up, but you really can't target champions in this game all that well. It's very, very random. If you're a little bit newer to the game, I don't recommend going for, featured crystals. I recommend just popping open basic crystals, or if we're talking 5 stars or lower, sometimes the dual class crystal can be good, but I don't recommend the dual class crystal for 6 stars even. So just to keep things simple, probably just stick to basics. There's, nearly every champ is in the basic pool outside of the absolute newest of the new, and that means there's a crazy amount of OP champs in the basic pool, WG got Rintrah recently, and gotta say he's my second favorite Mystic now, after Doom, of course. Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Rintrah's awesome. What's up, Messiah? Who this man? Is today the day we can get an upgrade on some rules or something? Hashtag justice for Messiah. Hashtag make me blue. Hashtag bald man lies about the discount. Hashtag made in China. Oh crap, I was supposed to go look at the store. Sorry, I'll look at that after this match. I just went on autopilot and queued up another. I'll go to the store in a second. Messiah, you want to play the game? We didn't play this month, right? I feel like I need to play a song after saying want to play the game, but I would get copyright strucken immediately. I'm sure some of you know what song I'm talking about. You should target Hercules. I mean, yeah, if you could target a champion, target Hercules. But okay, the store looks as follows. These are all the store items, just taking a quick pass through some of those temporary offers or whatever. And then, yeah. It's all the same. As far as updating the rules go, Messiah, I have no update to the rules. Not yet. I just haven't thought about it, honestly, you know? Dude, we've been playing this game for so long, it's bound to happen. I feel like this next one is the one. You know, I don't even think we need to update the rules. I think it's just gonna happen. Yes, we could play. Can we get some upgrade on the rules? All right, we could play, but yeah, nope. No rule upgrades, not yet. The thing is, if I upgrade the rules, I feel like I need to upgrade them for everyone. I mean, I could always reset it when we reset the game, but like, there needs to be some thought that goes into this. I can't just come up with it on the fly, you know? Oh god, there's so many hits with this champion. You know, I enjoyed testing Quicksilver, but I think that's because I kind of embraced myself just to deal with a million hits that he does. And if I'm just playing him like this randomly in an arena match, it's about the worst thing ever. I hate it. I absolutely despise it. Oh, God. All right, boss. Set over 2 saying, Tweeter, please. Good, sir. Sure. Well, let me see what we have on the Tweeterverse. Busy week of MCOC, and I made some major improvements. Let me know how many Paragon crystals you're getting for Alliance event so I know how much to wait out for the final milestone. Oh, man. I don't know. I truthfully don't know. I haven't figured it out yet, but okay. Dang, dude. 5 rank 5s at this point. I like your choices. Definitely some of my personal faves in there. And damn. 10 of these with a dupe on 4 of them. Infinity Man, Mystery Man, Mantis. Sorry, that was not intentional. And Gore. Damn, dude. Hot freaking damn. It's a good looking roster of 7 stars already. Dang, man. So all of those plus the rank 5s, like oh man, I don't want to fight you in Battlegrounds ever. Like, those champs are so stacked. Oh my goodness. Just thinking about people. Oh, but like I actually haven't played Battlegrounds since 7 stars came out. So, man, the first day I go back to playing Battlegrounds, I'm gonna definitely see a bunch of 7 stars in there. Kind of didn't dawn on me. It's something we talked about for sure, but it's just now settling in that or setting in that that's what it's gonna be. Whew. All right then. So can I pick 5 Paragon crystals this time then? 5 Paragon crystals. This is the thing, Messiah. I feel like you ask for a rule change, and I'm like, well, think about it. And you're like, well, why don't you just open a 7-star crystal and see if you get or I guess a 6-star crystal, and see if you get a 6-star out of that. How about that? Like, the changes that you want to make are crazy. Open Paragon crystals. I haven't opened a Paragon crystal yet myself. Want to play the game with those crystals? Hey, actually, in fairness, I tried, I tried to like tell Kabam, hey, you want to update the side quest so that we get some Paragon crystals there? I don't know when they're gonna do that. But I did at least try to get them to add the crystals in that spot of the game. And then maybe we could have been playing with some of those crystals. Maybe 1. I don't know. But I'm still mad about my polls and the 120 Paragon crystals with no 7 stars, Zarafa. I would still be mad too. It's extremely painful. Gambit has grown on me. Spider-Gwen is not terrible. I am thoroughly happy with Dragon Man. Okay. I just realized you said while I'm still mad about those things, so it feels like you're coming around at least. You know, the nice thing sometimes about not getting the champions that we want is that we have to make do. And it gives an opportunity to play with some of these other champs that you'd otherwise just write off. You know, imagine you pull those champions after your collection of 7 stars already grows to, 20 plus. You'd probably ignore them. You'd be like, oh man, this is, not only is this a bummer, but I can't even use these champs right now. I already have all these other champs. If your roster hasn't grown to that point yet, it's like, yeah, it's still a bummer. You didn't get what you're looking for, but you still get to have some fun with them, you know? The odds have been sucking. It's been a year. This is true. That is true. Hold on, what is this? Hashtag justice for Messiah. Hashtag kick ass abdo. What are these messages? Wow, dude. Alright, anyway. 80 crystals in with no 7-star. Oh, man. Also brutal. Okay. Messiah. How many crystals? 2? Should we go 2 this month? 2 cav crystals? Feels pretty good. I mean, think about it like this. 50-50 odds, right? 50-50 on 1 crystal. You either get a 6-star or you don't. So opening up 2 crystals, the math works out that, like, there's a really good chance that it's going to be a 6-star in 2. I'm seeing some number 6, 9, 7, 1, 2, 4. The average seems to be about 4 then. I'm glad the 7 stars are currently locked behind Paragon for the most part. Yeah. I think that's good. I personally, I like Kabam locking stuff out sometimes. I don't like them locking it out behind a paywall of, like, the Arena Express. That's a bit different. But like Paragon, it's achievable. It's in the game. You could do it. It's so anyone who's like, oh man, can't get 7 stars because I'm only proven. Well, start looking up some guides. Start honing your skills, and you too can get some 7 stars. 2 Paragon? Sure. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to say 5. It is the 5th month. Not that that means anything, because come December, if this game isn't over yet, we're not opening up 12. But it just feels right. We go with 5 crystals. I think on average in the past, it started with like 3. Actually, it started with like 1, and then we would find ways to add them. But we kind of stopped finding ways to add them through the month. And I don't really open up arena crystals to open up the 225 unit things. So we're just going to go with a nice number that is 5. For those of you who have never seen the Cav for Mod game featuring Messiah, this is the way the game works. I'm not going to claim this crystal yet, by the way. I just panicked for a second because I was like, did I claim the Cavs from last month? I did. I did claim the Cavs from last month. Okay, but this is the way the game works. Messiah gets to pick 5 crystals out of all of the Cav crystals that I have here. The only rule is that it cannot be the last crystal of its kind. And in the order that Messiah picks the 5 crystals, I will open them. And the way that Messiah wins is as if a 6-star pops out. That's all Messiah needs to win is 1 single 6-star champion. If we get 1 6-star champion, then Messiah's name turns blue and he becomes a mod, as the Cav for Mod game name implies. So, let's go through the crystals. You can choose between the Supreme Solo Crystal, just kidding. You can choose the Cavalier World's End, Anthropomorphic, Sinister Senses, Tooth and Claw, Candy Crystal, Mojo's Choice, Kaleidoscope, Prismatic, Multi-Madness, Claws for Alarm, Metal and Mutant, Cast and Crew, Sinister Synergy, Flexing Crystal, and that is it. Nope, that's not it. We also have the Cosmic Eclipse, the Marauder Mystery, Creeps and Crawlies. Go ahead. 5 Sinister. There were a couple different Sinisters, weren't there? Is it Sinister's, hold on. Sinister Synergy? What was the other Sinister? Or Sinister Senses. I'm guessing it was Sinister Senses, because this is the first one I showed. Should just open the 5 login crystals. Better chance of 6 stars at this point. I don't know. Clarissa with the sighs saying that is trademarked by Pixie Inc. Oh, are you sighing that Shalirium is trying to bite in your thing? Oh, that sounds really bad. Oh, Jesus. Alright, your other message is kiss ass abdo. You don't get to choose Messiah. I don't know. I never know which message of yours that you actually want read. Oh, man. I really hope Simon wasn't here to hear that, though. Okay. Anyway. Census. Okay. So Messiah has spoken. Messiah has chosen. We're opening up 5 of these Cavalier Sinister Census crystals. All we need. 1 single 6-star. BG's crystal stash since 2016. All these crystals, you're saying? I've opened some crystals. All right, anyway. The first crystal is in the spinner. This is my favorite crystal. You know why? This is the crystal of hope. The crystal of optimism. This is the crystal before Messiah realizes that this game cannot be won, and that there are only 3 stars and 4 stars, maybe the odd 5-star every once in a while in here. You know, Messiah hasn't realized all that yet. He is full of hope, as well, he's got a lot of chances. So of course, why wouldn't you be full of hope? I mean, let's look at the odds here. The odds are a 3% chance at a 6-star. Like, that's pretty good, you know, opening up 5, but now we're down to 4. And at this point, it's okay. Some of the excitement settling down. It's time to really focus here. Spin out the second crystal. And the second chance at winning the game. Second chance at a 6-star. Dude. No, unfortunately, it is just Miles Morales. Now, I should also say this. This is my account, okay? And as much as I'm joking around that, yeah, there's no hope of getting a 6-star out of these crystals, I want to see a 6-star. This is my damn account here where, yes, it would very much so help me to get either a brand new 6-star or a dupe on a 6-star that will give me 7-star shards that will help with the event going on right here, right now. So, if there were ever a time for a 6-star champion to pop out of one of these damn Cavalier crystals that have been spinning out all year long and not getting anything from, that day would be today. That time would be right now. Third crystal, tapping it. Come on. What's it gonna be? Just a 4-star Spider-Gwen. And at this point, we are more than halfway through the game. 3 of 5 crystals are down, and what's that? You can see the little beads of sweat just forming on Messiah's forehead at this point. If it's not in one of these last 2 crystals, gotta wait an entire another month. But there's still 2 crystals, so here we go. Second to last. All we need is 1. Just looking for 1 single 6-star, and no, it is a 4-star Venom. Oh boy. Oh boy. At this point, At this point, I feel like not only is the sweat just pouring down Messiah's head, but he's also like trying to climb up a mountain. He's holding on the edge of the cliff with both hands. One hand slipping. What about the other hand? Someone pull him up. Someone, come and get a 6-star, please, out of the final crystal for the month of May. Here it is. Last chance. Last chance. And it is a banana, but also just a 3-star Iron Patriot. R.I.P. That last hand that was holding on the cliff. Bink, 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 bink. Messiah, thank you very much for playing. I'll see you next month. I want it to happen. I want to get a 6-star. I can't say it enough. I would love to see a 6-star. How many months have I played side quests where, you know, I collected all these crystals and they've done nothing. They've done absolutely nothing for me. A little bit of ISO, actually. So. Okay. Gotta thank you for the 8 months saying, BG, you should give Messiah a Paragon crystal after those 5 for the 1-year anniversary. You could do it, Bold Man. Should I? It's a lot of units. Which means I need to get more units. Unfortunately, the game is closed. The game is over for the month of May. Better luck next month, Messiah. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Listen, it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. We all know it's gonna happen. I don't think anyone suspected that it would have taken this long. This is insane. The fact that we've gotten this many months. It's a lot of crystals when you think about it. There's been a couple of months where it was more than 5 crystals that were opened. Right? I want to say on average maybe it's been like 4 or 5 crystals or something like that though. So we're talking like 40 to 50 crystals that have been opened up with a 3% chance and no 6-star. It's absurd, man. It's totally absurd, but it's the way it is. He's not sorry. Look how much he enjoys himself. You know what, Abido? Leave it to you to turn a good quality into a negative. 'Cause the way I look at it, man, is it's just life, you know? You gotta find a way to enjoy it. Sometimes life can be cruel. Like I always say, man, you're either gonna laugh or cry. Might as well have a little giggle, you know? Might as well just put the smile on and embrace it. When life kicks you in the nads, I mean, sometimes that's just what you gotta do. Alright. Onto the arena grind, though. Back to it. 2038 Messiah will be mod. Man, I did pick up some crystals. I did pick up some crystals from the what's it called event? From the bubble, the bauble bobble, the bubble bobble. I picked up some Nexus crystals, some Nexus Cav crystals from those, and maybe next month. It's kind of too late already for the game. It's already over for this month, but maybe next month we start to throw a cherry on top and start to include one of those. We'll see. I'll think about it. Uh, chance isn't changed at all by how many opened, hoarded, spun, tapped, popped, pepped. No different at all. The chance per crystal, you're right. But the probability. The more you open, right? BG, you should start the side quest early. It takes a long time to complete. Oh, does it? I need units, though. It costs energy, someone said, right? I haven't really been utilizing my energy. Maybe I should do that at the start of these streams. I mean, I guess I could go there right now. But... do I feel like it? Yeah, I mean, actually, no. I'll save that for Sunday. I just realized. We're back on the old arena grind schedule, temporarily, at least. This will not be a permanent thing like it was in the past. But for right now, yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some units. So we'll save the other stuff for Sunday side quest when there's no good arenas on. So wait, you knew you had those Nexus calves and you didn't tell Messiah? Come on, that's rigged. Well, that's also life right there. Sometimes we're playing a rigged game. So, it's important to understand that, you know? Fluffy Monster, thank you very much for the 2, saying happy birthday. Can't believe is today. Oh my god, is it actually my birthday today? Wow. Fluffy Monster, thank you for reminding me. I can't wait to go eat a cupcake or something like that after this. Actually, I can't even tell you the last time I had a birthday cake. I really don't even know. I honestly, I think the last time I had a birthday cake, I think I was maybe like 15 years ago. Laura and I have been together for 18 years at this point. Half my freaking life. And somewhere early on when we were dating, in like one of the first few years, I mean, it might have even been the first year, I don't know. But I loved candy. And I still do, but I haven't eaten a piece of candy all year, like all 2023. And I'm going to try to keep that going because, dude, me and candy, I got a problem with it, you know? I love it too much. And, but anyway, back when we first started dating, like, of course, dude, she found out immediately how much I loved candy. And instead of like baking a cake or just buying a cake from the store or getting an ice cream cake, she made a cake out of candy. I can't even remember all that was in it at this point, but it was like, it was 100% candy. It was in like a, like a Tupperware sort of thing. And there was like some kind of base, maybe it was like, Laffy Taffy or something, filled with like nerds and, sweet tarts and shockers. And then it was wrapped with like the sour rope candy. Actually, I think the nerds were more like sprinkles now that I think about it. I don't know. But that might have been the last one that I ever had, because I never really liked... I was never that into cake, just in general. It's like, okay, but... eh. And then I don't really do anything for my birthday to like celebrate that there would even be like a, birthday cake to blow the candles out or whatever. Anyway, Fluffy Monster, thank you very much for the 2. That's right. Even troll happy birthday messages can lead to tangents. I don't know how, I don't know why, but it just happens. Waiting for BG to somehow involve bugs in the Cap for Mod game, since he seems to enjoy channeling his inner Kabam during it. Huh. That's a good idea. Maybe I do need to find some bugs for the game. If I see a 6-star rolling around, I just real quick oops. Oh, we'll never know. We'll never know what it was. It was a bug in the game. Whoopsie. Brian, why are you so cute? Tom, don't do this. Don't even set me up. Like, don't butter me up, dude. Damn it, Tom. I feel like I know what's coming. I hate that you do this. I love it and I hate it at the same time. Because thank you. But also, you're a monster that started all this, and even in your absence, the army is still here. There's still jokes every damn day. I've replaced candy with potato chips and popcorn. Slightly better, but still not good with how much I can eat. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know which is actually better or worse. It's all pretty terrible, but I love all that stuff. Well, maybe not all that stuff, but like, you know, like candy and junk food, whatever, right? I was never big on popcorn, I guess, which is probably the best alternative out of the ones we mentioned. But yeah, man, like chips. Like this was kind of a regular thing for me. Is I would go to 7-Eleven and I would get a Slurpee, a piece or two of candy, and by piece or two I mean like, you know, whatever, little package, whatever it was though. And then not always, but sometimes I would get like a tin of Pringles. Or sometimes it would be tortilla chips. Love me a good tortilla chip, you know. But I've been off all that stuff in 2023 so far, at least. EG, why is your top champ Sorcerer Supreme? Is she still worth a high rank up? Yeah, she's cool. I don't know. She's never been the most popular champ in the game. And there have been some other more powerful Mystic champs released since I ranked her up. Like Rintrab, Zorbyman. Very powerful champions. I'm not going to say Sorcerer Supreme is the right rank up for everybody, but yeah, she's still strong. Totally. And just one of my favorite champs to play in general. Alright, Eric Lataxis set it over 5. Thank you very much. Say, what did the kindergarten cop tell the contest champion after the MRI scan? The kindergarten cop? There's only been one of those ever. It's not a Tuma. Okay. I did it without the accent. Not that I can do a good Arnold accent. But I figured it better represents the Atuma in game. The only thing that better represents the Atuma in game than how I said it is you taking a lap. Which doesn't make any sense, but take it anyway, dude. Boo. Ryan, I ran out of food before payday this week, so I had to steal from the next door's herb garden. That's what you eat all day is just herbs, Tom? They haven't noticed yet, but I'm living on borrowed time. Yeah, okay. We'll put it back, dude. You can put it back on your lap. Boo. This is what I mean. Damn it, Tom! GG, as a Hershey's employee, I can't accept this no candy idea. Oh, man. A Hershey's employee, eh? Any chance for, maybe some freebies? Oh, man. No. I love it, dude. I love I've definitely eaten more than enough for one lifetime. I've eaten more than like the average person will consume in one lifetime of candy. I have no doubt about that, because the thing is, like, I would do this every day. That trip to 7-Eleven that I was talking about, I do that almost every single damn day. I at one point I moved and like it wasn't so easy. Like we didn't have a 7-Eleven near us. This is still in New Jersey. This is before the apartment that you guys know from the start of this channel. And there was no 7. I was like, oh man, good. Now I really can't go anywhere late at night after work to get some candy. And it was like a few months after we moved in that they just started building a 7-Eleven. Like there was no building there. They didn't just sell it to us. They actually built the whole damn building. And we're like, huh, I wonder what they're building over here. And of course, it was a 7-Eleven. They put it together faster than any building I've ever seen, too. Sometimes they do construction. They're, I don't know, throwing up some like new apartments in an area. It'll take like a year and a half, 2 years to build all that. They had the 7-Eleven up in like a week. It's ridiculous. I guess there's a lot less to it than some apartment buildings, but like, damn, dude. It's like they 3D printed it before 3D printing was really a thing. All right. Anyway, Simon sat over Buck saying, "Hey BG, new PC arrives tomorrow. I know you're excited." Yeah, I'm so excited. In honor of Tom being here today. Oh no. What's the definition of propaganda? It's when a British person has a really good look at something. Worst part is it actually took me a second. I was like, what? What are you... Okay. Hashtag Messiah got stiffed. Well, it's true. But, what's also true is that you need to take a lap for that atrocity. Boo! Yeah, this job can be a problem. I have pretty easy access to unlimited Reese's and Kit Kats. Oh, dude, Kit Kats. You know, I'm not even that big on chocolate candy. I would eat more of the other types of candy. More of a Willy Wonka. Kind of candy guy, you know? That Laffy Taffy. But I love Kit Kats. They're so good. That might be my favorite chocolate candy. I'm trying to think. There's definitely a few, but I wouldn't get them often. Kit Kat, I would say Snickers, pretty good. I like Three Musketeers actually more than Snickers. Thought those are pretty good. Twix, actually like Twix better than all of those except for Kit Kats. I'd be like Kit Kat, then Twix, Three Musketeers, Snickers. I didn't hate like just a more pure chocolate bar, but like I'd put like a standard Hershey bar or Crunch bar below all those still. Still eat it all, even if it wasn't my candy of choice when I walked into a store. If someone offered me a piece, oh yeah. Had more candy than most will have in their lifetime? Yeah. I've had more medical scans than most people have in their lifetime. X-ray, CT, MRI, etc. They're kind of the same, right? Maybe. They're both probably not that good for you at the end of the day. I don't know. I was trying to find some comparison there. They're really not that similar. Dang, dude. Well, that sounds sucky. I've been kind of fortunate where I haven't had to have too many of those. I did have to have a bunch of MRI is the one where you're in like the big tube, right? Yeah. I had a few MRIs when I got hit, when that car ran me over. I had to have a few of those. I found them to be incredibly relaxing. I know some people find it to be, you know, like some people are claustrophobic in there, and like it was kind of loud, I think, and dude, I just kind of zoned out. It was actually beautiful. It was great. I haven't had to have too many x-rays, but I definitely did break some bones and had to have a few of those. Plus, I guess if you count like x-rays for teeth and stuff. But yeah, I think I've been kind of lucky on that side where I haven't had too many of those issues. BG, what candy factory would you work for? Or which candy factory of your own would you name for yourself? Oh, man. I don't know what one I would name for myself, but... I mean, yeah, I definitely do gravitate towards the Willy Wonka candies. So I guess it would be that one. Probably the type of guy to get lured by candy when 60? Dude, what's wrong with eating candy at age 60? You think candy just stops tasting good when you get older? Hell no. You just realize like, oh man, yeah, probably shouldn't be eating this. At least not by the bucket. Sure, I had enough CT scans to be seen from space. So the CT scan, those are the ones. That the ones for your head, or pretty bad when it comes to like the medical stuff. Even when I have to go to like see a doctor for something, dude. If Laura isn't there, I don't even know what the doctor's telling me. And like, I don't even know how to ask questions when they're telling me stuff I don't know about. I'm just like, uh-huh. Oh, okay. Ryan, did you hear about the chicken that went to the gym? He wanted to work on his pecs. Okay. Enjoy your lap too. Boo. Fun fact, when introduced to the German market, Twix was called Raider. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Works as a mascot at a chocolate factory once. Bastard said I could eat whatever I wanted off the conveyor belt. Couldn't pick them up with foam hands. What? Couldn't get to my mouth with the head on. Wait, what? Did you seriously? You were a mascot at a chocolate factory? Hold on. Scarco, is this a real thing? Why does this feel like a sitcom episode? I didn't know if candy factories had mascots. Who do they have mascots for? I guess were there like tours of the factory? Or are you just trying to cheer up the employees? Can you imagine that? I would be so mad seeing a mascot where I work. Like the mascot trying to cheer me up, and I just like hate my job. And there's just like this big goofy Howard the Duck looking thing like dancing around me. I would beat the crap out of it. Yeah, we have a company called Cadbury, okay. And the mascot is Freddo Frog. Huh. I guess that makes sense. I always just think of the egg when thinking of Cadbury, but I do kind of know what the frog looks like. The frog that laid the egg, you know? Just arriving here, BG got run over. Am I missing something? Oh, no. Yeah, this was a while ago. This was 2014 that it happened. I mean, technically it wasn't run over. But, yeah, I was hit by a car that, you know, it's probably like this close to dying from it, because I was walking, and I was walking next to some boulders, and it just smashed into me and totaled itself on the boulders, essentially, you know? And I got thrown into some bushes, luckily. You know, I'm okay for the most part these days. A while ago. But for a good couple years afterwards, oh man. Not less good. Anyway, BG, did you ever figure out how many licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 5. And then I would usually just throw it out and get some better candy. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't throw out candy ever. I still ate it. But I yeah. Lollipops, I feel like, are one of the worst types of candy. CT scan is like multiple x-rays to create 3D image to see some organs. MRI have no radiation and for connective tissue mostly. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because that's what I was getting the MRIs for. It was for like the ligaments or whatever in my legs. Or I don't even know if that's the right word. Like I said, I'm pretty bad when it comes to medical stuff. But yeah, I took like a whole bunch of x-rays and the damage was with like the soft tissue stuff. Anywho, things BG hates tier list 2023 edition. Mascots, kids, old people scene. Oh my god. Oh, and Simon. You tell me Simon is last on the list? We bumped that up a bit. Also put down reading. Because I can't. How would you not put down reading on that list? And Abby Doe. Put Abby Doe on the list too. Don't forget opening relics and making Messiah mod. Yeah, put Abby Doe twice on the list if you could. Had 3 broken bones when I was 5. Heat allergies, stomach issues, school bus accident, appendix cancer. Dang, non-cancer brain tumor. So I've had nearly every test out there. Damn, dude. That's some pretty intense stuff right there. Well, I hope you're okay these days. I'm happy you're okay enough at least to have survived all that nonsense and be a part of this community. Damn. I'm climbing Mount Baker this weekend on skis. Wish me luck to not fall into a crevice. I'm going in the crevice. Ah, Charlie, don't go in the crevice. Dang, dude. Okay. Good luck with that. That sounds like it could be fun, but also something I would probably never do. Because it also sounds kind of scary. Dang. Ring pops as a kid were so good. Oh. So... I'm trying to think of like the ring pop jingle right now. The ring pop commercial. It was like ring pops, push pops. There was, I don't know if they were all made by the same company or what, but there was like 3 or 4 things that were all like very similar, of like that, you know, kind of lollipop, or no, it was like Jolly Rancher, I would say, like most comparable to in like texture and consistency. They all had great jingles though. They all had great commercials. Like, dude, I imagine if there were no commercials for that stuff. No one ever would have been like, oh yeah, I know what I need. I need to put this candy on a ring and eat it that way. Because it definitely wasn't as fun to eat as it was to, like, you know, watch the commercials and stuff. I always had kind of fat fingers too, so like the little, you know, the actual ring part that goes around your finger. It always pinched my damn finger. Alright, Donut, thank you for the 48 months, dude. That is some long-term support. Thank you for the 4 years. Appreciate it, man. Donut, where are you at? There's no message. Let me see. BG, you can't walk past the vans with free candy signs on them? That's true. I'd get some candy. Well, depending on what they got. You know? If the candy's good enough, no, I'm just kidding. If there's any kids listening, I mean, is that still a thing? I get, you know, actually, never mind. I take that back immediately. Of course, that's still a thing. As if the sick people in the world were suddenly just going to disappear. Kids, stay away from vans of all types, please. Especially the ones that tell you they got free candy. Just in case there's any kiddos in here. Still need frequent testing, especially with long-term damage. COVID has caused 2 now, but at the moment, I'm doing okay. School bus accident was because the school bus driver didn't have a license and ran a stop sign hitting a car. Ended up with a concussion and messed up neck. Damn, dude. They let the school bus driver be a school bus driver without a license? Not surprised, actually. It's messed up, but somehow not surprised. I often imagine if there were no commercials, like if you could pay $100 a month to never see any commercial ever again, like Hulu with no ads, I'll do it. You know, I've thought about stuff like that too, Abby Doe. And I don't know that I would. Like, ads are super annoying until you're shown something that you wish you knew about, you know? 99% of ads, yeah, skip, completely zone out, like just block it out of, you know, my head completely as much as possible. Especially the really annoying ads. Like you go to a website to read like one article or look one thing up, and they start displaying like 3 separate video ads at you. You're like, come on, dude, this is insane. It's flying in from all directions and stuff. That stuff is miserable. But like, there's a bunch of stuff that I would have never known existed that I genuinely enjoy because of ads. So I wonder what the trade-off would be. Like, I guess at the end of the day, if you don't know that it exists, you don't know that it's like you don't know what you're missing out on. So you're probably just happier. I guess probably still happier taking that stuff away at the end of the day. Oh god. Alright, good. I was afraid he was gonna throw that special 3. Oh, his brother owned the bus company. Oh, damn, dude. Were you guys able to, like, sue the company or something like that? Like, oh, man. It's crazy. PG, do you consider Pop Rocks as a fun and enjoyable candy? Not much of an experiment? Or also you think Baby Bottle Pop looks strange for kids to get used to? Looks strange for kids to get used to? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but as far as Pop Rocks go, Pop Rocks, they're cool for like one mouthful, you know? After that, you're like, dude, okay, I get it. I would like some other candy now, please. Because, like, you can't even really enjoy it. It's like, yeah, it feels cool. Like, oh, wow, this is neat. But then it's like, okay, can I just get some regular candy to actually bite? Instead of chewing on gravel that is bouncing around my mouth. Simon, don't use any of these, you bastard. I just realized, by the way. Leave it to Pop Rocks to incriminate me in a future video. Betrayed by the candy that I used to love. No, I mean, like, you're in public and you look at a billboard, but it's just a beautiful panorama instead or something. I'd want the billboard to be completely gone. I guess that's impossible, right? But I don't know how much of a difference it really makes if it's like, yeah, I don't know. You're still seeing a sign of like fake ground or something like that. Fake background. Maybe it's better. Got 40K in the lawsuit? Okay. It's never worth it, you know? That's what I learned from getting hit. Not that it was ever intentional or anything. It literally was hit like from behind, and the guy you know, totaled his frickin' car. Like I said, inches away from losing my life, I'm sure. And for that, I think the grand total. This is after like, I mean, the grand total was like $8,000, and like after the like the lawyer expenses and stuff like that, and dude, it's like $8,000 for years of pain and years of having to go to physical therapy, and still to this day, it's a lot better today, but like right after I got hit, dude, I had trouble just being in a car. Even though I wasn't, I wasn't in a car when I got hit, but still, it was like that little bit of trauma of just like, dude, at any point, one of these maniacs could just veer into me. And this 2001 Sentra, or whatever I had, 2001 Nissan Sentra, is not going to protect me. You know, there's someone out there with, there's a lot of people out there with SUVs that just will mow me right over. And, yeah, man, $8,000 for dealing with all that stuff, not worth it. Luckily, it was mostly lower body damage, so, I mean, it's better than what it could have been, but... Do you remember any of it, BG? I mean, the accident? Oh, I remember all of it, yeah. I made a video talking about it, a bit at least. I eventually, like, the short end to a kind of a long tangent at this point is, I got over it because I had to. At one point, my car broke down, and this is when I just started the YouTube channel here, and, very broke. All of that stuff, I say I got $8,000 from it, but the reality is, like, all that time spent having to heal and all that stuff, I mean, it cost way more, right? So it's still like a net negative money-wise. So extremely broke, and I also needed a new computer to continue editing videos. So my choices were to fix my car or get a new computer. And I chose getting a computer, and I just started riding a bike to and from work. And it was way scarier than being in a car. Imagine riding a bike along all these cars that I'm now terrified of from the accident. And I don't know, dude. Eventually, just came to the conclusion, like, I mean, what are you gonna do? It could all be over one day. You got to find a way to deal with it. Being afraid is not really going to help. It sucks, but that's the way it is. And yeah, riding my bike to and from work like that ended up helping me out. I've had friends tell me I'm so lucky after that because of the 40K. Don't even know what to say. There are months that I can barely remember, but no, all I did was sleep with years of issues. Yeah, dude. That's ridiculous. Because, like, imagine if you could pay $40,000 to just, like, eliminate all the issues from that, it'd be like a no-brainer, right? Like, if I could have paid $8,000, I'd have been like, dude, where do I sign? You know, if I could have just been like, yeah, I'll give you 10 to have never hit me. Please. You want more? I'll give you 20. I'll find a way. I don't have 20. I'll give you 20,000. We have decent champions, just got uncollected, and it's hard to go further. What am I missing here? BG, I'm new to the stream. I need some tips. Boost comic. We're here to help. even if I don't necessarily see your question, other people are very helpful in here and just in the community in general. It's a little hard to offer advice without a bit more of a specific question, but I'll try to give at least a few pieces of advice out there. Hold on, you said decent champs got uncollected and it's hard to go further. Okay, well, one thing that I always recommend is checking masteries. Maybe your masteries are already set in a pretty good way, but a lot of players can overlook masteries, but they buff all of your champions. And they are expensive unit-wise, but it's like a one-time investment to unlock masteries. And then just a very small amount of units whenever you want to swap your points around. So yeah, if you're not sure which masteries to invest in, I made a video titled something like Beginner Intermediate Masteries. Just search for that. And if you haven't already, I recommend 100% exploring Acts 1 through 4 to get some units to unlock more powerful masteries. Already have 100% Acts 1 through 4? Okay. Okay. I don't know if you've looked into videos on like fighting techniques. Typically, I would say up until you get to like Act 6, and even honestly like much further than that, really like the most important thing is just parrying. Even in situations where you think like, oh, I need to do so much more, I need to intercept or something. Not really. For the most part, parry or baiting out heavy attacks. Just finding ways to get easy, safe openings. That's kind of the mentality you have to have when going into a fight. How can I safely get an opening against my opponent? And in most content, it's parrying. If you're up against like the masochism quest, wait, you said you're uncollected, right? Okay, just got uncollected. It's hard to go. Okay, so you already are uncollected. So you already dealt with masochism, but it's a good example anyway. So you know, for that one, okay, maybe you can't parry, but you can block and bait out heavy attacks for like a free opening. And yeah, I just dealing with the nodes that way. There are certain guides out there that will help as well, but in general, I would say just if you have questions, the more specific you can drill down your question, the easier it'll be to offer some helpful advice. How's the relic opening, Baldy? Jimmy, not sure. Soon. I'm working on a video right now that I hope I have it finished for tomorrow afternoon. It's a pretty cool one, but it kind of put everything else on hold. Like, you know, video-wise, which means opening stuff is on hold too, because of course I want to, you know, make videos. If I open my relics, of course I want to record that, but yeah, kind of locked up in editing a video for the past few days at this point. Don't throw it. Of course he throws it. $2026 relic opening? Maybe. It was really crazy because I was in Newfoundland when it happened with not much around. Doctor there accused me of faking and refused to order test. Moved back to Ontario a few months later, and family doctor ran a ton of tests. Dishonored the concussion, vertigo. Okay, said diagnosed. I was like, dishonored. Diagnosed the concussion, vertigo, nerve issue, and sent me to physio. Okay. Yeah, man. You know, they're like, there's a lot of respect. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Maybe like high esteem for like, you know, doctors, of course, right? And rightfully so, man. Of course, like, dude, we need doctors in this world. They're so helpful at times, right? Imagine a world without doctors. But then you also realize it's just like any other job, and some people are good at their jobs, and some people are not. And it really sucks when something so vital for your well-being, when someone like sucks at their job and it's just not helpful. Because something we often like don't think about. I mean, if you're old enough, you realize it at this point, right? But like as a kid, something I didn't realize is that if one doctor sucks, you can go to another doctor. Like with everything else in life, we know it, right? Like, okay, you don't like Coke, try Pepsi. You know, like there's another brand on the shelf right there for you. If you don't like one flavor, you can try another. With doctors, one, it's not always that easy. Thanks to like insurance and stuff like that, you know, being accepted with certain places and not with others and stuff. But I don't know, man. You can't even always tell if it's like you don't even always know that you're dealing with a bad doctor, right? Like sometimes you just think, oh, this must be a really hard problem to solve. It's gonna take time, and you invest all that time with bad. It's a mess. I'm gonna stop, I guess. It's just a mess, but. When I tune back into a sad tangent, I'm sorry, Insidious Wolf. Listen, it happens sometimes. All right. Hype them down. Thank you for the book. Let me see. Where are you at? Have they given rewards for the Drax Arena yet? I don't know. I legit don't know. Sometimes it's a little delayed. I imagine with all the stuff going on right now with 7 stars, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little delay on it. I think he's talking about negative units, like when you buy something and then have your bank reverse the payment. Oh, that must be a different comment, right? Scored 17 mil in that arena? Yeah, I don't know. Let me check some of my mail here. See some Summoner Advancement stuff. Watch the Throne. This must be the arena. I got mine, but they roll this stuff out. I don't know how long ago this came in. If you don't have something by tomorrow, then I would send a support ticket in, but it's kind of normal for some of this stuff to be delayed. And I think the activity is up in the game. In a pretty big way at the moment with the launch of 7 stars, so it might be slowing down some of the servers and the rollout for rewards and stuff like that. Got the rewards for the other arena, but not that one. That happens sometimes too. I've seen that before. They don't come in at the same time. BG, my baseball team is going to the championship game. Curse. Well, good luck to them in the championship. Came back in the last inning. I love coaching. Oh, like your actual team. Yeah, I thought you were talking just about like MLB or something. Did you play baseball? You're probably the ball, huh? Wow. And then you call me Lil Mama. You're probably the ball, huh, Lil Mama? I did play baseball as a kid. Found it to be incredibly boring. I would have never said that. I would have just wished you the best of luck. But since you're asking, oh, look at that, the chat's working. Since you're asking, I did play baseball as a kid. Yeah, I enjoyed it somewhat. But after a few years, it was like time to move on. I started out playing first base. I'm trying to think. I think I started out playing first base. No, maybe I started out catching. I mean, I was definitely a catcher at some point. I definitely played first base at some point. I definitely played third base at some point as well. I think those were all the positions that I played. And yeah, I like catching was super fun. First base was pretty fun. And then third base, like that's when I was really just like, all right, I'm over this. You know, like half the time I was just standing around not doing anything. And it just, yeah, I just got bored of it. Brian, ultra mod me so I can time out Pixie for caps, please. Pixie saying, my eyes, it burns. Well, embrace it. Sometimes a little burn is good. Says who? I don't know. But you got bored of third base? Oh man, are you talking about, okay. I think you're talking about other types of third base. Yeah, I remember they stuck me on third base for two reasons. One, there was a really tall kid on the team, and they wanted that super tall kid to be standing on first so he could, like, you know, stretch and like reach for the ball. And then they put me on third. Well, okay, I wasn't the catcher anymore because the team that I was playing for that year, there was a dad as the coach, of course, right? And he had two kids on the team. One was the pitcher, one was the catcher. And there's no way that I could, you know, break that up. They were really good actually too. So honestly, they deserved to be the kid that beat me out as the catcher, like, deserved it. But there was not even a tryout. It was just like, nope, that's what it is. But then yeah, they put me on third because I had a good arm, and they, you know, wanted someone with a good arm to throw to first. But damn, it was boring, dude. It was like no action at all. Okay. Anyway, Roger, thank you very much for the buck, saying it's because his freaking huge, bald, shiny, done blinded anyone coming to third base. Is that supposed to be dome? Huge, bald, shiny dome blinded anyone coming to third base? Hey, man. This was before I invented the bald caps, okay? Before I started my company. Ryan, did you see that SIFF? SIFF? I don't even know what that is, Abido. Bought the Cinerama? Looks like chocolate, popcorn, and 70mm movies are back on the menu. Sure, Abido. The hell is SIFF, dude? Let me look this up real quick. Oh, Seattle International Film Festival. I hate that you put down SIFF. Like I was supposed to know what the hell the Seattle International Film Festival was. Did anyone know what the hell that was? Just put it down casually. Just, oh, yeah. The SIFF is in town. Oh, man. Of course you would do that, Abida. Cinerama is one of only 3 remaining screens in the world that can show that kind of movie. Oh, wow. Dang. Had no idea that either. That's pretty interesting. I mean, I do actually study film like a little bit. Not like hardcore or anything, but I am into some of that stuff, you know? It's funny because I don't really watch movies, right? But, like, I'll watch breakdowns on movies without ever watching the movie. Because I enjoy that. I watched, like, I watched a breakdown of I don't know if it was, like, the final episode of the season or what. But it was, like, some important episode in The Last of Us. I have no plans on watching The Last of Us. I was just curious to see how they made it. PG, when you play baseball, did you need to special order your ball caps to fit over your giant dome, or did you just set it up on top like one of those little propeller hats? Well, okay, so I have always had a very large head, and yeah, the hats didn't really fit that well, and I I don't know. I can't even tell if this is a joke question or a real question because it is very real that the hats didn't really fit on my head so much. There was like I think what they did, they had like kids hats and like an adult hat for like the coaches or something, and they had to give me like an adult hat. It was something like that. I remember being on like a bus and going to like some away game or something like that. I don't know, man. Away game, but it's in like the same town or like the next town. It was just like a shuttle bus sort of thing. And the coach just looked at my head and was like, "We can't have this. we got to get you a different hat, kid. This is." Yeah, it kind of sucked. All right. Anyway, it's pretty late, man. I need to end the stream here. Roger said over one last minute buck though, saying, "Okay, Baldy, you can leave now. Don't use this later ended stream to not release the video tomorrow." Listen, man, I'm working hard on it. I can't guarantee the video will be posted tomorrow. It's a kind of cool video. You'll see why it took longer, probably. Some people will be into it. Other people, it's not that big, you know. It's not like the long shot video or anything like that. It just has a bit more editing to it that it's just a pain in the ass, man. I can't say it enough. Editing videos, giant pain in the ass. If you don't believe me, look at Abby Doe. The dude streams just as much as I do. But he knows that editing videos is a mega pain in the ass. And yet I love it. I love it because it's the only thing in this world that I can actually make. I can actually make it, and it's a little bit of creativity that goes in there. Get to put your own spin on it. So I'll never stop, probably. But, God, dude, what a love-hate relationship it is. It's my hobby now, Simon. I'm sure there are plenty of times where you're like, I can't wait for people to see this, but then also like, God damn, this is a pain in the ass. You know? Which normally I would encourage people to continue on. But yeah, maybe get a new hobby, Simon. All right, anyway, Roger. I can't even say that. As much as you are the devil, Simon, never give up. Never give up on your dreams to humiliate someone with a terrible video. At least I could see the craftsmanship that goes into it. I could appreciate that side of it. All right, Roger, wait, set over a last minute 5 saying, "I'm the Big D, now worshipped by Big D." Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Shout out to... Oh my God. Are you kidding me? This is really unbelievable. I thought this was going to take like 5 seconds. I'm going to lose my freaking mind. For the love of God, please just update. Roger for being tonight's biggest D. Thank you to everyone else as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Stupid ass update thing. I'm back. I'm back for the very last bit of the stream here, because as soon as I clicked the button, I saw another super chat from Geezer Gaming. Just cast it around out there, reel me back in. Geezer, thank you for the 5 saying, "Wish me luck, I'm out bigger this weekend, sweet cheeks. Love you at If you want to see me, hopefully not die. Oh, that's the name. Okay, I thought they were talking about someone else in here, but that's your name, I guess, huh? Okay. Damn it, dude. Roger sent over another buck. Guys, I gotta go. Geezer, good luck, dude. Please don't die. Roger sent over another. Oh my god, I just see another one from EZ now. Saying, just keep it going, BG. Honestly, 12 a.m. stream. No. No. Easy sent over a buck saying, quick poll, please. I'll give you a quick poll. All right, I'm out of here. Don't say, I'm not reading anymore. I'm not doing it. Nah, I can't hear you. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.